Okay, say this with me. My beforehand is my left hand, my afterhand is my right hand. And the initial letter in the alphabet is? A. And the final letter is?
Z.
And the two letters exactly in the middle are?
M and N.
M and N. And we call all the letters in between A and Z?
Medial letters.
Medial letters. And how many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
And the two kinds of letters are?
Vowels and consonants.
Good. Okay, let's place our beforehand on A, our afterhand on N, and let's touch and name those letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Yes. All right, Briley. So today we are going to read the alphabet as if we were reading a sentence. So let's look at our first sheet here. We want to be sure that we're looking for punctuation when we're reading sentences. And at a period, we stop. At a comma, we pause. At a question mark, our voices go up. And at an exclamation mark, our voices get louder. So let's look at that first sentence at the top. I will read, I want you to echo. A, B, C, D, E, F.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
G, H, I, J, K.
G, H, I, J, K.
L, M, N.
L, M, N.
O, P, Q, R, S, T.
O, P, Q, R, S, T.
U, V, W, X.
U, V, W, X.
Y, Z.
Y, Z.
Good. Now take a look at the bottom section. Can you read that first sentence on the bottom?
A, B, C, D.
Good. And the second?
E, F, G.
Nice. And the third?
H, I, J, K.
Good. And?
L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S, T.
And last one?
U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Good. So at a period, we
Stop.
stop. And at a comma, we
Pause.
pause. And at a question mark, our voices go up. And at an exclamation mark, our voices get louder. Nice. All right, you can put that page at the bottom of your stack. And let's get ready for our decks today. Okay. All right, Briley, I want you to name the key word and sound. Light, eye, explosion, jeune, mansion, shun, cow, ow, snow, oh, coin, oi, truck, k, nest, sink, saucer, all, cake, a, whistle, yarn, y, fly, I, candy, it, rabbit, r, shell, sh,
Fork, or.
worm, doctor, jar, j, 5 I, box, x, bat, b, athlete, e, match, ch, mouse, ow, mule, u, umbrella, music, u, saw, all, table, t, zipper, z, cup, k, city, s, pig, p, violin, v, kite, k, star, r, dollar, station, shun, statue, u, boy, oi, book, moon, oo, fern, igloo, it, spider, I, leaf, oo, tray, a, gate, g, gem, j, fish, rope, o, nail, a, dog, d, feet, e, elephant, e, meter, e, badge, j, mop, hat, turtle, chair, ch, puss,
Ah. Robot. O. Bird.
thumb, mother,
Sock.
nose. Very good. Okay. Nice job. All right. Let's take a look at a few words together. Okay. T-A-P-E, F-I-L-E, and R-I-D-E. Okay? We want to add vowel suffix ing to each of these words. Okay? So we know that the spelling of our suffix never changes, right? And we learned that in our last spelling lesson, if a base word ends with a consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and attach the vowel suffix. So let's add vowel suffix ing to each of these words. My base word is T-A-P-E, so I drop the silent E, T-A-P, and add our vowel suffix, I-N-G. Good. And here, if my base word is F-I-L-E, I drop the silent E, F-I-L, and attach my vowel suffix, I-N-G. And here, if my base word is R-I-D-E, I drop the silent E, R-I-D, and attach my vowel suffix, I-N-G. Okay? All right, now we're going to code our words today. So let's take a look. I'm going to add our vowel theme song as well as our syllable division procedures and our pattern chart. Okay. All right, let's review all of our vowel theme songs together. We say a vowel in a closed syllable is short, coded with a brief. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long, coded with a macron. In a vowel consonant E syllable, the vowel is long, slash that silent E, code our vowel with a macron. Two adjacent vowels in the same syllable may form a digraph or a diphthong. We underline our digraphs and we arc our diphthongs. A vowel before R is a combination when it comes before another consonant except R. And when we see a final stable syllable, we bracket the final stable syllable, accent the syllable before it. Okay, let's take a look at our words here. We always box our vowel suffix first. And then when we look at our base word, we ask ourselves, how many consonants do you see before our vowel suffix? How many consonants do you see?
One.
One, right? So we dropped the silent E, so we need to code our vowel with a macron. And here we box our vowel suffix. Then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do you see before the vowel suffix? We see one. So we dropped the silent E. We're going to code our vowel with a macron. And here, if I box my vowel suffix, I'll then ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? We see one. So we dropped the silent E. Let's code our vowel with a macron. Okay, let's read our words. Taping, taping, and filing, filing, and riding. Let's look at row 1 of your code and read words. We're going to code row 1 together. We box our vowel suffix, and then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? One. So we dropped the silent E. We code our vowel with a macron. and the word beside it. We box our vowel suffix. We ask ourselves,
How many consonants we see before our vowel suffix?
nice, and we see one. So we dropped the silent E. Let's code our vowel with a macron. And last word, we box our vowel suffix. We ask ourselves,
How many consonants
do we see before the vowel suffix? Nice.
One.
So we-
drop the silent E.
And we code our vowel with a macron, and C before any consonant is read K. We code it with a K back. Nice. Let's read row 1. Filed, filed, and taping, taping. And last word, scraper, scraper. All right, can you try coding row 2 on your own?
Box or vowel suffix. How many consonants we see before vowel suffix? One. We drop the silent E, code vowel with macron.
Nice.
Box or vowel suffix. How many consonants we see before vowel suffix? One. So we drop the silent E, code vowel from macron, and there's C with a K.
Good.
We box or vowel suffix. How many consonants we see before vowel suffix? One. So we drop the silent E, code vowel from macron.
Good job. Can you read row 2?
Tubing, Q-test, rope.
Good. So now we know when reading words using our dropping rule, we box the vowel suffix first, and then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? If we see 1, we must have used our dropping rule. We dropped our silent E, and we code our vowel with a macron. Good. All right, you can put that page at the bottom of your stack, and let's get ready for our instant words. We're going to read our instant words today on flashcards. I'll read, you echo. Into,
Into,
time,
time,
has,
has,
some, him,
him,
her,
her,
make,
make,
like,
like,
look,
look,
would.
would,
Can you read?
time, some, her, like, would, into, has, him, make, look.
Good job. All right. So how did we read our words today?
Instantly on flashcards.
Yes, instantly on flashcards. Okay, friend, let's take a look. We're going to look at a few more words together. And I'm going to model this first on the board here. So our first word, okay, I'll add to the board, is T-A-P-P-I-N-G. And I'm going to add this word, T-A-P-I-N-G. Okay, let's look at these words. The first thing we do when we are coding our words and we see a suffix is we have to box our vowel suffix. And then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before our vowel suffix? In this word, we see
Two.
2, right? So we doubled this consonant to keep this vowel short. This is called our doubling rule. So we code our vowel with a breve since it's short. Okay? Look at this word beside it. We box our vowel suffix, and then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before our vowel suffix? 1. So we must have dropped the silent E, so we'll code our vowel with a macron. This is called our dropping rule. Let's read these words. Tap-ing, tapping, and taping, taping. All right, I want you to look at row 1. We're going to do row 2. We're going to do row 2 together, okay? So we first box our vowel suffix, then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? We see 2. So Those two consonants are there. We doubled them to keep that vowel short. So let's code it with a breathe. This is called our doubling rule. Look at the word beside it. Let's box our vowel suffix, and then we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before our vowel suffix? One. So we must have dropped the silent E. We'll code our vowel with a macron. Let's read that row. Stripped. And the word beside it. Striped. Good. Can you try row 3 on your own?
Box or vowel suffix. How many consonants do we see before vowel suffix? 2.
So we must have used our doubling rule. Those two consonants, keep that vowel short. Code it with a breathe. And nice.
Box or suffix.
Our vowel suffix.
How many consonants do we see before vowel suffix? 1. So we drop the silent E, code a vowel with a macron, code C with a K back.
Yes, and that's called our
Drop.
dropping rule. Okay, can you read row 3?
Cutter.
Cutter. Yes, that is our doubling rule, so that those consonants are there to keep our vowel short. So cutter. Cutter. Cuter. Good. So when reading words using our doubling rule or our dropping rule, we have to first box that vowel suffix and then ask, how many consonants do we see before the suffix, the vowel suffix? If we see 2, then we used our doubling rule. If we see 1, we used our dropping rule. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to code and read words and sentences. So let's prep a little bit for sentences. All right, I'm gonna add our sentence up here. Say this with me. A sentence is a group of words that begins with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject and a predicate, and it forms a complete thought. We pause at commas, stop at periods, change the pitch of our voice at question marks, and exclamation points, right? Now we are going to see a few instant words in our sentences today. One of those that we're going to see is T-H-E, the, and we're also going to see O-F, of. And we know we don't code our instant words. We just circle them. So let's take a look at sentence 1 together. Okay, we'll code that one. We say a vowel in an open accented syllable is long, code it with a macron, underline digraph SH, yep. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. Box our vowel suffix, and we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? 1. So we must have used our dropping rule. So we slash the silent E, we drop the silent E, code our vowel with a macron. Circle our instant word the, a vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. A vowel in an open accented syllable is long, code it with a macron. Underline digraph OO, and we box our vowel suffix. We ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? 1. So we must have dropped the silent E. Let's code our vowel with a macron and C with a K back. Okay, let's read sentence 1. She is hoping the film will not be too scary. Okay, can you try coding sentence 2? A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code with a breathe. Underline.
Underline digraph.
And in before k is read Code it with a G tail. Yes.
Circular instant word the vowel inclusive short code of brief, the vowel inclusive short code of brief, boxer vowel suffix. How many consonants do we see before our vowel suffix? One, so we drop the silent E, cut our vowel from macron, the vowel inclusive short code of brief, circular instant word the vowel inclusive short code of brief, code of C, K back, circular instant word of, underliner,
Oh, look at that word.
boxer suffix, S, underliner dead.
There you go. Can you read sentence 2?
I think the dog is hiding in the clump of trees.
Good. Nice. So when reading words in sentences using the dropping rule, we box our vowel suffix and we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? If we see one, we use the dropping rule. So we code our vowel with a macron. Okay. All right, you can put that page at the bottom of your stack, and let's look at our wrap words. What do you notice about all of these words here?
They all have a vowel
Yeah, they sure do. These words all have our vowel suffix, our vowel suffixes that we've learned. So we're going to read some derivatives today. All right, let's look at the first group. I'll read row 1, you echo. Roping,
roping,
taken,
taken,
wiper,
wiper,
cutest,
cutest,
filed.
filed,
Can you read row 2?
filed, roping, cutest, taken, wiper,
And look at the middle section. I'll read row 1, you echo. Sloping,
sloping,
broken,
broken,
quaking,
quaking,
stalest,
stalest,
driver.
driver,
Can you read row 2?
broken, stalest, sloping, driver, quaking,
Good. And the last group, can you read row 1?
roping, filed, cutest, quaking, driver.
Nice. So what kind of vowel sound did we hear in our base word?
Long.
We heard a long sound because all of these words, Briley, they used our dropping rule. So that long sound that vowel sound is long. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for instant spelling. So you need your response sheet for that. Okay. All right. So today, we are going to, I'm going to give you some multiple responses, okay, for this portion. So let's review our procedures. We look and listen, echo, name, and write. Here's your first sound from our most recent learning. O.
O.
Name and write.
O consonant E. O consonant E. Comma. O.
Yep.
Comma. O-W.
Final digraph, or a digraph, I should say, O-W, yes. U.
U. U consonant E. Comma. U. Comma. Digraph U-E.
Good, very good.
Digraph.
You're right.
Digraph N-G. Comma. N.
I.
If. I.
You're right.
Comma. Final vowel Y.
Good. Ah.
Ah. O. Comma. A.
Right.
Combination E-R.
Mm-hmm.
comma, combination OR.
Good. Very nice, Briley. Ow.
Ow. Digraph AU.
It's ow, like mouse. That's
Digraph
diphthong.
OU.
O-U. Good. And
Comma. Diphthong OW.
final diphthong O-W. Yes. Great job. Oi.
Oi. Diphthong OI. Comma. Diphthong OY.
Final diphthong O-Y, like boy. Mm-hmm. Aw.
All. Digraph AU. Comma. AW.
Mm-hmm. And final digraph, A-U. A, because A before L, like ball. And final digraph, A-W. Okay. I.
I consonant E. Comma. Final vowel Y.
Think about that word spider. So that I consonant E, yes.
Comma,
I, and then final vowel Y. Okay. E.
E consonant E. Comma. Digraph E. Comma. E.
Good. Okay. A. Excuse me.
A consonant E.
Yeah.
Comma. A.
Yeah.
Comma.
Tray.
Comma. Digraph A. Y.
Final digraph, A-Y. Mm-hmm.
C. Comma. K. Comma. Digraph CK.
Z.
Z. Comma. S.
J.
J. Comma. G. Comma. Final trigraph DG.
Mm-hmm.
Digraph CH.
And there's one more. Like match.
Comma. Final trigraph.
Just trigraph.
Trigraph
Mhm.
TC.
TCH. Very good. All right, let's get ready for show me. Okay, I'll give you your tray. You can just move your papers to the side. Here's your tray. And place this on your non-writing, okay? Okay, Briley, let's review our, you won't need this just yet, but you will need it shortly. Okay, let's review our sound pictures, okay? Lip puffer, b, tongue tapper, t, back kicker, k, g,
Fat.
puff, ch,
J.
lip
Lip
chiller, tongue chiller, thin stream, s, fat stream, sh, zh. Good, and now over to your nasals.
Nasal.
Middle nasal, back nasal, round air, panting air, gliding air, kicking air, breezy air, front curler, side curler, and we've got our vowels, right? Smiling vowel sounds. E, I, A, I. Open vowel sound. Ah, all. Round sound. O, U, U. Now we know also we have our bossy R, bossy R, bossy R, or glider, oi, glider, ow. All right, let's review our procedures. We look and listen, echo, echo in your mirror, pull down our sound pictures and label, and then we replace, okay? All right, show me z, p, g, echo, z, p, g, echo in your mirror. You can z, p, g, pull down your sound pictures. Okay, let's label. We have a voiced, fat stream,
unvoiced lip
puffer, and a
voiced back kicker.
good replace. Show me echo in your mirror. Pull down your sound pictures. Okay, let's label. We have a voiced tongue chiller,
unvoiced
thin stream, and a
unvoiced tongue tapper.
Good, replace. All right. Okay, now for show me with changes. Let's review our procedures. We
Look and
listen,
echo,
unblend,
and
pull down sound pictures,
add,
take away, trade, switch, or repeat. Okay, here's your first word. Show me dime, echo, dime, unblend, d, I, pull down our sound pictures. Okay. If this is dime, unblend, d, I, show me doom, echo, doom, unblend, d, ooh, Okay. If this is doom, unblend, d, ooh, show me mood, echo, mood, unblend, ooh, d. If this is mood, unblend, ooh, d, show me food, echo, food, unblend, ooh, d. Okay, if this is food, unblend, ooh, d, show me fad, echo, fad, unblend, add. And what did we just do?
We traded
We call this a round vowel sound, ooh, or a smiling vowel sound, ah, in the medial position. Good. Replace. Okay. All right, let's get ready for spelling. So you will need your tray, and you will also need your spelling page. Yeah. Okay. First, let's add a little bit of prep to the board here to help you. Okay. When we hear a long vowel sound before a consonant sound to close the syllable, That pattern of sound is spelled vowel, consonant, E. And we slash the silent E, code our vowel with a macron. When we hear a base word plus final d. Final d is spelled vowel suffix ed, and we box our suffix. Okay. When you hear a base word plus final t is spelled vowel suffix ed, and we box our vowel suffix. And one more I'll add. When you hear a base word plus final d is spelled vowel suffix ed, and we box our vowel suffix. So we know vowel suffix ed makes 3 sounds, okay? Now, we're also going to be using our derivative rules today since we're spelling derivatives. So I'll add these up here to the board and we'll review each one. Okay, we learned that if we have a base word and we attach a consonant suffix, we just add. And if we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we have to check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have 2 final consonants, we just add, right? And if we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if it has 2 adjacent vowels, then we just add. These are called our just add rules. And if we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have final accented, 1 vowel, 1 consonant, we double the consonant and attach the base word. That's called our doubling rule. And in our last lesson, we learned this one. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if that base word ends in consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and code and attach the vowel suffix. Let's try that again. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if it ends in consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and then attach that vowel suffix. Okay? Let's review our procedures for spelling derivatives. We look and listen, echo, unblend, and pull down our sound pictures. We have to identify the base word and the suffix so that we can make a decision. Then we touch and spell, name and write, code and read. Okay, here's your first word. Named, echo, named, unblend, d. Let's pull down our sound pictures. Okay, all right. What is our base word in named? Name, right? And so, that's how we're just going to add a little separation there. And what's our suffix? What's the sound? D is what we're hearing. So this picture card represents that sound. Now let's think about that pattern. What kind of vowel sound do we hear? We hear a long. This is a. So for this vowel to be long, we know if we hear a long vowel sound before a consonant sound to close the syllable, that pattern of sound is spelled vowel consonant E. So we know that there is a silent E there, right? So then look at our suffix. What kind of suffix are we adding? Is it a consonant suffix or is it a vowel suffix?
Vowel.
It's a vowel suffix because if we have a base word and we add a plus a final, in this case, final D is spelled vowel suffix ed. Okay, so let's look at our rules here so that we can make a decision. If we have a base word and we just add a consonant suffix, we just add. Do we need that rule right now? No. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. Do we have 2 final consonants? Nope. Because, remember, we have a long vowel sound here, a consonant sound here, but what's here? A silent E for this vowel to be long. So let's try our next rule. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have 2 adjacent vowels, we just add. Do we have 2 adjacent vowels? No. We have a consonant here, remember? And let's look at our next rule. If we have a base word and we attach a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have final accented 1 vowel, 1 consonant, we double the consonant and attach the vowel suffix. Do we have 1 vowel, 1 consonant in the final accented? No. So let's try this rule. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if it ends in consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and attach the vowel suffix. So does this word end in consonant silent E? Yes. So we've made our decision. Our decision is going to be to use the dropping rule, right? That's our decision. So let's touch and spell. N-A-M-E-D. Good. And name and write on your paper. Good. So we dropped that silent E and then attached our vowel suffix. Okay, so we'll push those together. Tell me what to write. N-A-M-E-D. Okay, let's code our word. We box our vowel suffix. How many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? 1. So we must have used our dropping rule, right? So we drop the silent E, code our vowel with a macron. Okay, let's read our word. Named. Named. Okay, replace. Let's do one more. Okay, here's your next word. Liked. Unblend. L-I-K-T. Pull down your sound pictures. Okay. What's our base word in liked? Like. L-I-K. And our suffix is this a consonant suffix or a vowel suffix?
Vowel.
It's a vowel suffix because when we hear a base word plus final t is spelled vowel suffix ed. So let's look at our base word carefully. If our base word you said was like, how are we going to make that sound? I is what kind of vowel sound? Long or short?
Long.
Long. So for us to make this vowel sound long, we've got to have a silent E, just like we said at the very beginning, right? So we've got to make a decision. We've got that vowel, consonant, silent E, and you said we're attaching a vowel suffix. So let's review our rules. Which one are we going to use? If we have a base word and we attach a consonant suffix, we just add. Do we need that one?
No.
Nope. If we have a base word and we attach a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have 2 final consonants, we just add. Do we need that one?
No.
Nope. If we have a base word and we attach a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if it has 2 adjacent vowels, we just add. Do we need any of our just add rules? No. So let's look at our next one. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if we have a final accented, 1 vowel, 1 consonant, we double the consonant and attach the vowel suffix. Do we have final accented 1 vowel, 1 consonant? No. So let's try our last rule. If we have a base word and we add a vowel suffix, we check the last 3 letters of the base word. And if it ends in consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and attach our vowel suffix. Would we use this dropping rule?
Yes.
Yes. So we're going to drop the silent E and attach our vowel suffix. So we can push them together now. All right. Go ahead and let's touch and spell.
L.
This is L.
I-K-E-D.
Good. Name and write on your paper. Good. Tell me what to write.
L-I-K-E-D.
Good. Okay, let's code. We box our vowel suffix and we ask ourselves, how many consonants do you see before the vowel suffix? 1. So we must have used our dropping rule. So we drop the silent E, we code our vowel with a macron. Let's read our words. Liked. Liked. Very good. Okay, so go ahead and replace those. And we're going to do a sentence. We're going to write a sentence. All right. Now, let's first, let's review what a sentence is. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit more prep to the board. Okay, we know a sentence is a group of words that begins with a capital letter, ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject and a predicate, and it forms a complete thought. We pause at commas, stop at periods, change the pitch of our voice at question marks and exclamation points. Now, I'm going to add a little bit more prep to the board. When you hear initial or medial ow, ow is spelled diphthong O-U, and we arc our diphthongs. And I'm going to add one more. When you hear final ow, final ow is spelled diphthong O-W, like cow, and we arc our diphthongs, okay? So I'll add that up here as well, and we are going to need a couple of instant words. Our instant words, T-H-E, the, and T-O are going to be used in our sentence. And the last thing, just as a reminder, we are going to need to know how to write a capital T. So capital T looks like that, okay? All right, here's your sentence. Echo. The roped cow fell to the ground.
The roped cow fell to the ground.
And again.
The roped cow fell to the ground.
Okay, go ahead and write your sentence. worry too much about that. We can. You can move down here. There you go. All right, can you tell me what to write? Just like it's on your paper,
The capital T-H-E wrote R-O-P-E-D cow C-O-W fell F-E-L-L 2 T-O the T-H-E ground G-R-O-U-N-D period.
Good job. Okay, does that look right to you? Yeah, looks very good. All right, let's code our sentence. We circle our instant word the, we box vowel suffix ed, and we ask ourselves, how many consonants do we see before the vowel suffix? One. So we dropped the silent E. Let's code our vowel with a macron. And we have to arc diphthong, O-W, code our C with a K back. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a breathe. Circle our instant word to, circle our instant word the, and we arc our diphthong O-U. Good. And let's read. The roped cow fell to the ground. Very good. So, if we have a base word that ends with a vowel suffix, we check the last three letters of the base word, and if it ends in consonant silent E, we have to drop the silent E, code, and attach our vowel suffix. Yes, we do that. All right, let's do a little bit of review before we dive into comprehension. So, in our new learning today, we kind of piggybacked off of our last lesson, but if we have a base word and we attach a vowel suffix, we check the last three letters of the base word, and if it ends in a consonant silent E, we drop the silent E and attach the vowel suffix. That's called our dropping rule. We have our just add rule, our doubling rule, now we have our dropping rule. And in our previous learning, this was something that you kind of struggled with in the past. So in our previous learning, our sentence actually had this. When we hear final ow is spelled diphthong O-W, okay? And we arc our diphthong. So our key word is cow. And I know that can be tricky because ow, we think of diphthong O-W, but if it's the final ow, it's diphthong O-W. Did I say that right? You tend to use O-U instead of O-W. So we just have both of them make that sound, but if it's the final sound, it's diphthong O-W, like cow. Okay, now Miss Briley, we're gonna do a little comprehension lesson. So you can put those pages to the side and I'll take your tray here. And we've learned a lot about antonyms and synonyms, right? Well, antonyms we've learned are words that have opposite meanings. So like, for example, if I want to know the antonym for sick, the opposite of that would be well, right? So today we're going to talk a little bit about analogies. And an analogy is a logical relationship between words. So let's take a look at an example together, okay? I'm going to explain what these symbols mean because this may be something you haven't seen before. So here you see the word man. Well, this symbol here means is to. So man is to woman. Let's think about that relationship. Are they the same? Is a man the same as a woman? No. So we got to think about their relationship. They are opposite humans, right? One is a male, one is a female, an adult male and an adult female. Now, if I look down here, I have a different symbol. This means as, okay, as king is to something. We're going to think about that something. Man is to woman as king is to. So if these two are antonyms, but they're both humans, what would be the antonym of king? Queen. So man is to woman as king is to queen. Yes. Let's take a look at a few more together. All right, here's another one. Start is to finish as begin is to
End.
okay. Start and finish are opposites, right? So begin and end are antonyms, right? So begin and end. Start is to finish as begin is to end. So the two dots there that look like colons, that means is to. And then these four dots mean as. So start is to finish as begin is to end. That's how we read analogies. Okay, let's look at a few more together. Let's do one more together and then I'm going to try some for you. All right, let's read this one. Sun is to moon as day is to
Night.
okay, because these are antonyms, right? Sun and moon are antonyms, and day and night would be antonyms. So let's check. Yep, that's right. Sun is to moon as day is to night. All right, try this one on your own. Turtle, we say, is to rabbit as slow is to fast. Okay, let's check. Fast, good. Turtle is to rabbit as slow is to fast. Very good. And how about this one? Absent is to present as gone is to here. Okay, let's try it. Yes, so absent is to present as gone is to here. And one more. Quiet is to loud as whisper is to if these are antonyms, then these two need to be antonyms. What's the opposite of whisper? Okay. What's another word for really loud? We could say scream. We could say yell. We could say shout. There's lots of words that would be the opposite. So quiet is to loud as whisper is to yell. Quiet is to loud as whisper is to yell. So analogies are logical relationships between words. And in our example today, we saw that man is to woman as king is to queen. These words are describing relationships between each other, logical relationships between each other. Okay, all right, great job, Riley.